Good evening, friends. My name is Terra Shadows, here with episode 23 of Terra Talks Shop. And off the bat, as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, it is 110% officially true. Arcane has returned. So, without further ado, as always, I do not have a supporter creator code, so if you would like to use the code on screen, you could use code RAGEQUITGODD, or you could also use code QUANTUMCAMPER. That is code QUANTUMCAMPER. If you're wondering why we're not starting at the very, very top, it's because it's just the Fortnite crew and passes and the 25 battle pass levels. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, today's best sellers: Arcane Jinx bundle, Arcane Vi bundle, the new Lisa bundle. Arcane Jinx by herself is a skin. Lisa by herself is a skin. Unchained Ramirez. Arcane Vi by herself. Shady Doggo. Skin by himself. The FUTW emote from Lisa. And the It's a Vibe emote. Here we have the new festival skin Lisa, whom of which is from the group Blackpink. I do not know if they're K-pop or J-pop. I'm assuming K-pop, but I could very much be wrong, and I'm sure somebody's going to flame me in the comments below, but I do apologize. If you do know and you would like to tell me nicely, hopefully, if it's K-pop or J-pop, very much appreciated. But no, this actually looks like an incredible skin, even though I don't really know much about Blackpink. I only have their one song, the one that's do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do, over and over and over again. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. Please don't call her phone again. That is actually hilarious. So you have reactivity on, reactivity off. Very nice skin. We have the Lewis plushie, which is absolutely adorable. Like, oh my god. Just insanely adorable. Music reactive. Okay, I was thinking it was going to be a limb reactive. No, it's music reactive, so every time you hit the emote, it gets all crazy, like, it's pictured right there. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, I'm going to have to pick this up. I'm really going to have to pick this up, for sure. The FUTW emote. This is also a really cool emote. I don't know what it sounds like off the rip. I forgot to listen to it before I muted the audio, but yeah. Then we have the Rockstar emote. This is dope. Again, don't really know what it sounds like, but again, it's a really dope emote, and it's so great and hilarious watching Jinx do these. God, I'm so happy to finally have Jinx. Jinx was the skin that I was missing. I already had Vi, so yeah. Anywho, and then Lisa's classic mic. That's actually a cool mic. The only thing is, I don't use mics as pickaxes. The only one I use is Bruno Mars's Sound Scepter, because these all suck. I hate the way the microphones work. Every excuse I've been told as to why you use them as spears and like stab and like jabbing people with the stand is because now they're workable in Festival, which doesn't really make sense to me, especially considering Bruno's wasn't changed. I mean, it kind of makes sense why his wasn't. I don't know. I don't know what the whole idea is, but I fucking hate microphones as pickaxes. And then of course we have the Rockstar jam track by Lisa as well. Again, don't know what that sounds like. Rotates out, though, February 4th. Plenty of time before we see Lisa take off. She is here until February 4th. Yes, absolutely insane. So, if you don't have the funds for Lisa right now, don't you worry. You have plenty of time, over 2 months. So, you have plenty of time. I will probably pick her up before that, though, obviously. Yes, oh my god, here we go. This is what I'm excited for. So off the rip, I do want to say that the enemy jam track is replacing the old lobby music. Apparently Epic has a huge vendetta against lobby tracks, and a YouTuber that I follow, he actually doesn't want lobby music being made into jam tracks until they fix jam tracks, because if you've noticed in one of my earlier episodes, the music I had playing didn't continuously play. Like, it cut out all of a sudden. So that's one of the reasons why he doesn't want it to come back. But I want them to come back. But so yeah, the lobby music was replaced with "Enemy" by Imagine Dragons and JID, which is pretty cool. Or JID. Is it JID or JID? I have no idea. We'll just call him JID. But yeah, we have the Arcane Jinx skin in all of her glory. No edit style. I do kind of wish that they would have given her a shimmer eye edit style. Because it's, they're known to add in edit styles late. But I mean, for as much of a pain in the ass it was to get the Arcane skins back, because I'm sure Epic went through hell, probably. Or the CEO was just playing haha with us the entire time. So either they were playing haha, or uh Epic said, hold my beer. Because the CEO was like, yeah, no. He basically said, somebody mentioned, tweeted at him, basically asking something along the lines of, would you renegotiate the contract with Epic, considering there was a petition for them to come back signed by, like, what was it, 27 or 24,000? I think it was 27,000 people, but it might have been 24. But in any case, the CEO used a bunch of fancy terms, but it basically translated to that it was too much of a bother. This could also be because of, I was hearing from that one YouTuber, one of the YouTubers I was talking to. I still talk to him, but anyway, the YouTuber I was talking to, he said that Riot was already bringing back collabs with other games, but they like totally skipped Fortnite. But I guess, as you can see, they didn't. Um. So yeah, there's gonna be a lot of talking tonight because I've been excited for this for a while. So, and there's a lot of controversy and stuff that went into it because of like the CEO and all that. So I don't know if they were playing haha this whole time, or because they started collabing with all the others, they decided to bring them back, or Epic was the one who finally convinced them. Whatever the case may be, they are back. Here we have Jinx's Dream Monkey back bling. Very dope back bling. I love it. The Pow Pow Crusher, which I cannot show you on the skin. They really need to fix that. Of course, Enemy by Imagine Dragons and JID. The Wreaking Havoc loading screen, which I can't wait to get that loading screen as much as I can't wait to get the I was going to say Kachow, but I think it's Kachoo. Kachoo! Yeah. I think it's more like Pachoo, like shooting, but it's Kachoo. Anyway, whatever. Yeah. This is a really dope loading screen. And you have OG Kevin there too. I almost said Kyle. OG Kevin there too. So that's really cool. Yeah. And we have the Jinxed spray, which is probably the only spray I will ever use, and it'll only ever be on Jinx. Probably. Yeah. And of course we have Arcane Vi, which I've had since she was in shop. All the way back then. I bought her, and then I didn't buy Jinx, and I regretted it until today. So Vi, of course, no edit style. The Memories of Zon. This is the bunny that we see hanging on the pole in either the first or second episode of season 1. I believe it's episode 1. The Pilt Over Warden Hammer, which to me is kind of controversial to have for Vi, because this does not belong to Vi, it belongs to Jace. And Vi doesn't even touch it in season 1, she touches it in season 2, and only for a few seconds. As far as I remember, that is the only time Vi uses the Pilt Over Warden Hammer. She never uses it any other time. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure she doesn't touch it at all in season 1. And then in season 2, she uses it for like a split second, and then that was the end of it. Although it did give me a nice pickaxe to give to Thanos, because I don't really have a big pickaxe to use for him, so I just use this. The Punching Practice, which looks fucking incredible on Jinx, for 1, and for 2, I've used this on plenty other skins, like Psycho Bandit I think has it on his, just because, I don't know, the whole punching thing looks good on a lot of skins. I love it. And then of course, the load screen I've seen the most Piltover's finest, which again, this is also a really, really dope load screen. The only thing I wish, though, is that Jinx had an emote. It kind of sucks that she doesn't. And again, things that I wish they could fix. I wish they could have given her a shimmer edit style. I wish they could have given physics to her braids, even though it really doesn't matter all that much to me. And I wish she had a frickin' emote. Like, damn, Jinx doesn't have an emote. That's kind of crazy, actually. At least to me. But yeah, no, I am so thrilled Jinx and Vi are back. And they do leave December 6th, exactly like Epic said they would. So yes, you have until December 6th, until the Arcane League of Legends skins leave once again, and we do not know if they will come back. God forbid they're gone for 2,000 days again. Who knows? Hopefully not. Hopefully we won't have that problem again, but there could very well be a chance that we end up in that predicament again. So get them while you can if you are interested in picking them up. Here we have the Pacific Break tab, which this is a crazy-ass skin. So this is supposed to be like a mascot. I don't know what this has to do with anything yet, besides, I guess, I don't know, something to do with the story somewhere, I guess. But inside is Wonky Jonesy. I forget what his name actually is, but people call him Fat Thor because he looks like Fat Thor from Marvel. You know the skin that this is. You know who this is. But anyway, it's welcome to Wonky Land, where your wonkiest dreams come true. My God, I keep forgetting to read the bios of these things. So like Jinx she's a totally innocent bystander with a rocket launcher. That's fucking hilarious. And then Vi's is the Piltover enforcer. Of course, makes sense. So he has the mask on, mask off. The gun wrap, which is lit. So it's slow, right? And then you shoot it, and it gets fast, and then it slows down. That's pretty sick. And then the cleanup emote, which again looks absolutely hilarious with Jinx. God, that's hilarious. That rotates out December 4th. I was thinking about not buying this, but God, that's hilarious. Snoop D-O-double-G is back again. I know a lot of people are going to start complaining about this. I'm just waiting now to see the posts on Twitter. Oh my God, Snoop Dogg keeps coming back. He's like the Weeknd. Bro, shut up. Not even close, but okay. So yeah, D-O-double-G bundle. So we have Snoop Dogg. Have I gone over? I don't remember if I went over these yet in my item shots. I don't think so. I think the last time he came through, I wasn't making item shot videos actually. So, if I already did though, oh well. So of course we got Snoop Dogg in the blue edit style, and then he has the Y2K Snoop Dogg edit style. This is the one I run the most. That's why he looks like this when you first look at him, because that's the one I normally run, is this. But yeah. And then we have the dog, of course, and then we have the dog, which is on or off. So we can have the Snoop Dogg or Snoopy. Oh, look at that. When you turn, the mouth follows. That's really cool, actually. So yeah. Dog on or off. You have the sunglasses, you have square glasses, round glasses, or no sunglasses. You have the dog emote, of course, which is the transformation. That plays Who Am I by Snoop Dogg. The Axizzle, which I can actually show you. Yeah, that's pretty hilarious. Snoop's Walk, which this plays Drop It Like It's Hot. Then, of course, it comes with the Drop It Like It's Hot emote. Oh, I'm sorry, not emote. Jam track. The Doghouse back bling, which is really sick because you can see the eyes in there. It's basically the Doggy Style album cover, basically, in a sense. You're just missing the female dog on top, which obviously you would. And the dog isn't poking out, but you get the idea. It's really dope, though. Yeah. And then you get the lowrider bike. and it plays. Oh, is it the next episode or is it still? Or third one? I can't remember which song it is. It's one of the famous ones though. We all know it. Regardless, that rotates out December 4th as well. We have Midsummer Midas. Jacket on, jacket off. Sunglasses on, sunglasses off. Reactive on, reactive off. Yada, yada, yada. The Ghost Skimboard. Ghost Skimboard reactive. Golden Skimboard. No reactivity, of course. Rotates out December 4th as well. These all rotate December 4th, I'm guessing, obviously. Yeah, Suntan Specialist. I do believe this is the one that turns into Ziggy. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure this is the exact skin when turned into Ziggy. Scuba Crystal. Glasses on, glasses off. Medley. So you have the different color shades and outfits. You have Medley, Descent, Freestyle, and Dolphin. You have goggles on and goggles off. This really dope aquatic wings back bling. It's reactive. Oh, Jesus. Okay. That's cool. Synth Star back again with the Keytar back bling. Shimmer Specialist. Ava, this skin is really dope. She keeps coming back at the worst times, though. But as you saw there, she has the Tamagotchis on her leg warmers. They're basically Tamagotchis. Obviously, they can't actually be Tamagotchis exactly because, copyright. But that's basically what those are. And then you have the insane edit style, which is basically a whole nother skin. And she comes with the ready up emote. So dope. And then the Tar's Heart backbling. It's a very dope backbling. Opal. Lavendra. So you have Lavendra glasses on, glasses off. The Snapshot Pack, which is really dope backbling. And then the Dreamy Bouquet gun wrap, which is also a really dope gun wrap. Paz the Wicked has returned again without her bundle. This I just totally missed. Like, in the days of just being so excited about Jinx, I just happened to notice, after combing the item shop, for maybe the third or fourth time, I go, oh shit, Out West just happens to be here. Yeah, one of the emotes I was waiting for just totally flew over my head. This is the Travis Scott emote. This is the only Travis Scott emote you can get, unless you got the, unless you got him in the shop, and you had to do the challenge for Rage. More on Travis Scott towards the end. It's a vibe emote. The Snoop Dogg Cadillac. So you get the 1966 Cadillac DeVille. And then you got Snoop Wrapped, which is the Santa Dog edit style. You basically have an edit style for every skin, which is for every skin that he has, which is dope. The Blue Pinstripe, which is obviously for the main skin. And then the White Pinstripe, which I guess could be for the black one, I suppose. And then the LBC Snoop. LBC 93, as a matter of fact. His decal. And, of course, the SD white wall wheels that go with that. Yeah, very sick. And then the Jeep Wrangler Rubicon, showing up without Tomb Raider this time. This all rotates out December 4th, Pacific break. The 7, the Order, has returned because the 7 is returning this chapter. I'm debating on picking her up because A, I don't know if she's going to have anything to do with this chapter, and B, I just don't have her. and I have the Visitor remix, the one from OG, the new one from the OG Pass, and then the OG Foundation. So it would be cool to pick her up, so I can at least have 3 out of the seven, even though it's not the OG Visitor, it's the new Visitor, but whatever. Helmet off, helmet on. Uh, target on for, or yeah, helmet on for this. Target locked. Combat elite. Radar scanner. And interrogator. Very cool. She comes with the ordered wingspan back bling. Very dope. That's a very dope back bling. The ordered cutlass. Not bad, not bad. Jesus, that's a sick impact, though. And then the stealth surveillance loading screen, which also looks sick. I don't know. That's a new. Is that new? Is that a new background for that too? I could be wrong, but that could be like a whole new background. I would imagine so, because I think this is the 7 um tabs, shop tab. But I could be wrong. She could be labeled the 7 every time she comes through, but I don't think so. This is the first time, but I could be wrong. Balenciaga has come back again. We have Fashion Banshee, and then the 24K Fashion Banshee, which she just doesn't turn red. She doesn't have the activity. With the Everyday Sleek Pack Back Bling, Shady Doggo. You have the white, the Cardinal Shady Dog, and the Midnight Shady Doggo, and the Midnight Shady Doggo. And the Camo Carrier Back Bling there. Balenciaga Knights, so you have Unchained Ramirez, and the Silver Unchained Ramirez, which she just, again, doesn't have the reactivity. Logo Lugger, Back Bling, Game Night, and then the Stealth Game Night, and the Skate Pocket Duffel, Back Bling, pretty sick. The Speed Sneaker Pickaxe, which looks goofy as hell. Yeah, you got the Speed Sneaker Black, Nautical, Earthen, Cream, and Neon. Yeah, interesting. The Parasail Purse Glider. Very cool. The Signature Look Gun Wrap. The Signature Look 24K Gun Wrap. And the Signature Look Midnight Gun Wrap. Very cool. These all rotate out December 3rd. The order also rotates out December 4th. Geez, a lot rotating out December 4th, too. Speaking of rotating out December 4th, as does the Party Bundle, as does Vecna, as does 11 in the Stranger Things Bundle, and Chief Hopper, the Demogorgon, and Tendrils. So all of this, not including Balenciaga. So the order, not Balenciaga, and all of this December 4th, and then Balenciaga December 3rd. Is when they rotate out. Mira, Park Patroller, Dominator, Stashed, Focus, Manic, Crystal, and Mogul Master rotate out December 1st. The Nike Shox R4 Black/Gold rotate out December 5th. The Nike Air DT Max 96 Black/White also rotate out December 5th, I'm assuming, as is most of all this stuff. Ascendant Midas, and then he has the Shade edit style, which is pretty cool. And then you have reactivity on and off. The Golden King's Cape, the Shade edit style, and then reactivity on, reactivity off. The Golden Touch, which is such a goofy ass pickaxe, but I also think it's cool. The Golden Touch, and then the Shade edit style. Raven Team Sid with her Corvo back bling and Corvus claws. Rebel Oro. The Dummy Dog, Dummy, and Summer Dummy. All this rotates out December 5th. So the Fortnite drops, of course, makes sense. They now have Leaving Today for Battle Ready, which I find interesting. I didn't think they were ever going to add that because it wasn't entirely necessary, but I mean it's also nice too that they did add it. The Tower Recon Specialist, which I always talk about wanting basic skins. There's 3 right there. I mean, you could also count Recon Scout too, probably. Yeah, I would count him too, but I mostly just the other 3 Recons kind of feel more generic. But yeah, I feel like they all work for that kind of idea. All of them are 1200 except for Tower Recon. That's kind of funny. Yeah. So Tower Recon Specialist, Recon Scout, Recon Specialist, and Recon Expert. We have Armadillo, no edit style, Scorpion, no edit style, the Warthog Glider, and the Digital Grayscale Gun Wrap. Very neat. Very army-based kind of section here in Battle Ready. The closest thing to a gun, I think, emote that I have. I don't know. Kind of looks good, but also goofy with Jinx at the same time. The Raptor Glider, Toy Trooper, green, gray, and red. I do kind of hate the messy, how like they're all muddy and dirty, but they had to add that because people were, camping in the bushes. So they needed to add something to make it so people could see you. Green, gray, and red. Although I feel like if you camp in a tree, you still could pull that off hiding well, but whatever. I wish their fucking gun wraps would come back. They won't, apparently. Well, they will eventually, because they do come back. I just keep missing them, evidently. Panther, who obviously is not part of the 7 section, so I'm assuming she is obviously not a 7 member. She's just like a fake one or somebody who works for the 7 but isn't part of the 7. It's like a henchman type dealie. Like Sven. I think the name is Sven. Is a henchman type dealie. I don't know. But Panther, the Nike Pegasus 41 Hot Punch, the Adidas Ultra 1.0 X Fortnite Victory Crown White, and the Puma Suede XL Black/White kicks all rotate out December 1st. Which is funny because I expected Out West to be down here. Because, I mean, they obviously didn't change, but Out West just came back and is up there instead of in the Victory Vibes, which is where I would have assumed I would have found it. Anyway, I'm rambling. Sorry. The Gnarly emote. Back on 74. No Tears. Liar. Larger Than Life. Fast Flex. My World. And Slalom Style emotes all rotate out. Next item shop rotation. Tidy Whitey's Homer rotates out December 2nd. Itchy and Scratchy also rotate out December 2nd. The TMNT bundle rotates out December 1st. The Clicks bundle rotates out also December 1st, as I would assume. Yep, Nick A30 also rotates out December 1st, as does Ninja, as does the K-Pop Demon Hunter. So yes, the entire 0 hour tab all rotates out December 1st. Of course, we have the lovely, lovely jam tracks. Also being brought in today, the New Woman by Lisa featuring Rosalia? I think it's Rosalia. But yeah, that's the new emote, or the new jam track, excuse me. Tyler, the Creator, finally, I say finally, but I love seeing Tyler in here. It's still mind-boggling Tyler, the Creator is in Fortnite too. Like, Jinx and Tyler, the Creator can be on the same team. It's kind of hilarious. But anyway, yeah, Tyler the Creator rotates out. Next item shop rotation. Battle Bus rotates out December 2nd. Lamborghini Urus SE rotates out December 1st. Ferrari F40 bundle rotates out December 4th. The Lustrum X10 wheels, the Zigzag Trail, and the Soul Boost all rotate out December 5th. And of course, we have the special offers and bundles, and then the Fortnite crew and passes are up here along with 25 levels. And that, ladies and gentlemen, as you see there, is going to be the next crew skin. And oh my god, this is definitely my favorite one. I remember her from the surveys. Oh my god, am I so glad to have this skin. She is absolutely stunning. This skin and the one that's in the battle pass are both really incredible skins. Um this back bling is so sick. Like look at that back bling. That is it looks insane on Jinx too, by the way. But Jesus, look at that back bling. That is so sick. Look at, oh wait, we got his oh look at the edit styles. Yo. Yeah, no, dead ass. This is gonna be the best crew skin. This is the best crew skin I'm ever gonna have. That I've had, period. Like out of all the ones that I have, oh my god, this is the best one. Oh the galaxy. Oh wait. Oh my god, sorry, wait. I am in love with this crew skin. Oh my god. I am absolutely enthralled. Oh, that is absolutely Emma Frost slash Elsa vibes right there, all day long, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. You got Elsa and Emma Frost there. If you didn't get Emma Frost in the battle pass, whoosh, there you go. Here's a placeholder for you. If you want Elsa, well, bam, there you go, a placeholder for you. And then, oh yeah, that's the ticket right there. That's the one I'm liking right there. The Cosmic Legacy. Oh, that is beautiful with the purple hair. Absolutely stunning. Um, to be frank though, as much as I love this edit style, like this is like out of all the edit styles minus the base one, this is my favorite edit style. But I'm gonna be completely honest, it's gonna take a lot for me to not use this one because this one is by far the best. I mean, whole look at the eye color. Shoo, shoo. The good skin. Look at that. The ring. Shoo. My God, this is amazing. Oh no, these are sick. These are absolutely. This is definitely the one. Carlita. Oh my god, I love it though. What an amazing skin. What an amazing idol animation too. Although it might be reused for niche from Nisha. I don't remember. I could be wrong, but oh, sorry, my bad. Whoop. Anyway, so yes, ladies and gentlemen, that has been Terra Talk Shop episode 23. Yes, my friend just got online. That's one of my well. Anyway, um, so on here I'm gonna move it down there so I can keep switching. So back on the whole Travis Scott thing. Travis Scott and Kratos are now the only two. Well, include Astro. When I say Travis Scott, just include Astrojack. Automatically include Astrojack in that because they're a set, so they're obviously coming together if they ever come back. So when I say Travis Scott, just know I mean Travis Scott and Astrojack. But Travis Scott and Kratos are the only two sets or bundles or skins um of like the main four. So it was Travis. Well, again, Travis Scott slash Astrojack, Arcane, Jinx and Vi, and Kratos. Those are the three sets that most people are the top three sets that people wanted. Um, Resident Evil was a close fourth, but Resident Evil is coming back. So I guess the next best one would be Assassin's Creed, maybe. I don't know. Maybe Assassin's Creed. I don't know. I could be wrong though. But the top three most wanted, the number two has now returned, as you can see. So now all we need is number one and number three. We need Kratos and Travis because I know. Um, I'm pretty sure that's how the most requested goes anyway. Arcane and Jinx and Vi were the second. Travis Scott and Astrojack were the first, and Kratos is in third place. At least that's how I would assume. And from what I've seen, that's how it goes. But in either case, enough about who's in what place in how many people and people wanting the skins. The point is, Epic, again, like I said last episode, you have your foot on the gas. Now is the best chance to get back as many players as you can. Now that you have Arcane back, now is the time to try. And it's going to be a pain in the ass. I know it. I know it's going to be a pain in the ass. But now is the time. And don't give up. Just keep going at Travis Scott. Keep going at Sony. You if you can manage to bring back Kratos and Travis Scott, this could be basic. Honest to God, this is going to be what like already alone. Arcane coming back is already historical to begin with. If you want to, if you like in all of Chapter 7, because YouTuber Quantum Camper, I always say YouTuber. I might as well just say what YouTuber I'm talking about. Quantum Camper mentioned that Chapter 7 could be the return of Travis Scott and Kratos and maybe even Rue. But Epic, I really, really want that for y'all. Um, you've already brought back Arcane, which is already pretty fucking historic. But if you guys could, and I know I'm swearing, whatever, but if you guys could bring back Travis Scott and Astrojack and Kratos, it will be 110%. It would be unbelievably historic. And again, I do wanna say again, I really hope you guys can get to that point where you have that people say the same thing about Epic as they say about WWE. If Epic wants your collab back, they're gonna get it. And WWE, if WWE wants you back on their show, they're gonna get you back. And it's been proven time and time again that that's true. So Epic, the ball is in your court. You finally brought back Arcane, which I have to applaud you for. Um, I don't know if that has to do with the CEO playing haha and they were coming back the whole time and they just wanted to be a surprise and throw us off the trail and be like, "Oh yeah, they're not coming back." Or that part was true, but Epic managed to convince them, or because they were bringing back collabs in other games, they decided, well, fuck it, we'll bring back Fortnite too. Don't know, don't know what the well, that and the jam track, but it's not just solely based on the jam track. It can't just be solely based on the jam track. Is why the skins came back, because we all know damn good and well that that jam track could have came back by itself, unless this is the CEO going, oh yeah, now is the perfect time the arcane skins can come back because oh enemies coming to the game. If that's the case, stupid, but whatever. Yeah, like if that's what the CEO finally decided, theme song is being added to Fortnite. We should bring back the skins. If that's what did it, then damn. I mean, thank God something finally brought them back, but like shit, that's kind of stupid because you had like three other good options. Season 2 premiere, 2XKO, the new game that literally has not just Echo from Arcane, but both Vi and Jinx in it. And Chapter 6 Season 2 because that was literally a crime season, but whatever. They could have brought him back during another crime season because I think there was another crime. Whatever the case may be, I know there was, but whatever. Point is, Epic, do what you can, please, to get Travis Scott and Kratos back to the game because I think it would do fantastic for you guys, even though Arcane is already doing insane for you. I think if you guys can pull the trigger and finally get Travis Scott and Kratos back, we could be looking at some pretty historical shit here. Yeah, so that has been Terra Talk Shop, episode 23. What an astounding, amazing, beautiful item shop this was tonight. And it's going to be another beautiful item shop for the next, how many days? 29th to the 6th? Yeah, up until December 6th. It's going to be a pretty beautiful item shop because we're going to be seeing a lot of Jinx and Vi, and I am absolutely thrilled about it. Can't wait to see how many times they end up part of today's bestsellers. That's going to be pretty entertaining. I wonder how far up in the will they hold the number one position? I doubt it, but number two, number three, if they can hold that position for a while, that would be pretty insane. But I can't wait to see where these two uh, end up until December 6th. So yeah, I've been trying to end this video 100 times now and I just keep rambling, but hey, that's what we do. Anyway, so yes, comment, like, subscribe, and to everybody out there, have a nice day.